Hello, my name's Duncan and welcome to Back Away from the Donkey and Back Books. And this is a bit of a weird one. It's a tentative TBR for, what month are we going into? July. It's a bit of a weird one because I don't normally do them because according to all the cool and trendy kids on here on BookTube, I'm a mood reader. I just thought I was a reader, but apparently I'm a mood reader. So I've struggled doing it in the past. I struggle following them because my mind goes off and I think, I must read that. But the reason I'm doing one this month is because I've been struggling to read this year. Not struggling to read, but I've been all over the place. I've not really read huge amounts. In a time, sort of this time of year, I've probably read between 25 and 30 books. I've read 7 or 8. But I've read a lot of comics and other things. But I just wanted to sort of give myself a little bit of structure. So I thought I'd attempt this. So I picked, it's only 3 books, because I'm quite a slowish reader anyway. But I've picked someone's lower page counts, just to get me back in, try and get me back into the flow of sort of reading, my sort of systems of reading. So yes, so that's why I'm here. It's a shock to people because I normally joke with Al from Big Al Does BookTube that I cannot do TBRs, and he's so organised. He's got his scheduled for years ahead, I think. So I've got 10 to 1. So I've got 3 books here and one I need to finish. Okay, so I'll start with the one I need to finish, which is the famous The Eye of the World. If you've noticed, I did some videos a while back of me reading this slowly and sort of enjoying it and experiencing it. And I have really, really loved this. I've got about 100 pages left. I've got 2 more videos that I've done that are ready to drop in the next week or so when I get my arse into gear and sort those out. And the last 100 pages, which I should finish hopefully in the next day or so, then I need to do a video for that to finish all those up. So this is one I need to finish up. And I am going to concentrate on that. Because the other thing I'm going to do in this TBR list is I am a well-renowned person who will have about 4 or 5 books on the go at the same time. And because of that, it all gets all scattershot. So this time I'm going to try and stick to 1 book at a time. So yeah, so my first one is to finish The Eye of the World, which hopefully next day or so I should finish that 100 pages. Then I'll make the final video and then I'll get all the videos up to do that series that I've been doing. And my next ones is I picked up 3 books, not overly long books, and some of them hopefully you might find interesting. The first one is Clifford Samack, All Flesh is Grass. I have technically read this before. This is a lovely, lovely edition. I've technically read this before, but the last time I read this was when I was at school. And so I probably read this 35, 40 years ago, so I've been meaning to read it again for a while, so that is going to be there. I don't know whether it's going to be the next one or not. Then the other book I'm going to have going, this may be in conjunction with ones because it's sort of short stories, novellas, is Asimov. I always love a bit of Asimov. And this is Through a Glass Clearly, which has got, how many stories in it? It's very short actually. It's about 120 pages. So very small font. It's a Beautiful Day, Belief, Breeds There a Man, and The Sea Shoot. I'm pretty sure I know Belief, and I'm pretty sure I've read The Sea Shoot. But the other 2 I may not have. But the thing I like about Asimov's just a really nice read for me. I've always enjoyed his work. So even if I read them before they're good, I just thought that'd be really nice to sort of get me back into the flow of reading again, because I know it's stuff that I'm going to love. And then the final one, this is an unknown to me. I went in search of, I've got back on the shelf there the Rhinoceros books, which are from an Australian author that I've been after for years, and I still need to start them, but they're huge, so I'm probably going to try it at the end of the year. But I was looking at the Australian science fiction authors, and I found out about Damien Broderick, which I'd never heard of. And this book, called The Black Grail, I managed to find a copy of. And this is a Dying Earth fantasy type book. And it is, when was this done? No, early 70s, I think. This printing was 86. 86 actually, was out in 86 then. So, but yeah, it's basically a Dying Earth type book. And what it says on the back is, under a blood-red sky, Zara Firebridge tumbled a million years into the future to find Earth ruled by beings who could play with the fabric of space and time as if they were gods. Yet somewhere in the distant past, something they had done went horribly wrong. Now, in the shadow of Earth's dying sun, Zareth is sent forth on a perilous quest to preserve the course of history. Accompanied by a wondrous sword Almergado and a woman warrior, Glade, he seeks the legendary city of Treat Human. There he must confront the most destructive machines, a long-dead civilization, and a destiny unearthed by a man or a god. So yeah, that sounds like a fun thing. So yeah, so that's going to be my other one, which I really want to get to this month. If I manage to finish all these before the end of the month, I have a Kenneth Bulmer, British writer. He did lots of science fiction, lots of fantasy, very prolific. I've got a book by him, a sword and sorcery one, that sounds absolutely hilarious, even though I'm not sure it's meant to be, which I will probably get onto. So yeah, so those are my 4 main things for the month. Is finish The Eye of the World, then the wonderful Clifford Samack, All Fresh as Grass, because I can't remember much about it. As above, this collection, Through a Glass Clearly, and The Black Grail. If anybody's ever read The Black Grail, I'd love to know, because I'd not heard of it, and I said I went in search of Australian authors, weirdly. But yeah, so that's it for the month. So yes, whether I do a TBR list and it works, if this works, I will do one for next month, but we will see how we're going. So I will speak to you all very soon, and thanks for like an epilogue to my TBR, because I'm not used to doing them. I forgot one thing. Comic-wise, there's some comics I was going to do. So my main thing is I'm going to be working through the Judge Dredd Complete Case Files Volume 1, comic-wise, and the Kenneth Bulmer book that I mentioned. I picked that up to show you. It's called Sword of the Barbarians, with this great, not the best art in the world, but this is still a great cover. And what it says is, a massive migration of the gods threatens the march of Gamelon, an apocalyptic change. Only Torv Vorkram of Darkholm, what a fantastic name, and his lovely twin sister Tara can preserve order and prepare people for a new era. Tor is a magnificently powerful youth who bears magical broadsword Lychipa. Tara, too, is magnificent, yet her secret power lies in the witchery she can evoke when naked. Why do you have to be naked? Oh, I love this sort of weird sexism that was going around at the time. Kenneth Bulmer, leading British science fiction fantasy author, yes, this sort of thing, but why does she have to be naked to do magic? But yeah, that's a really, really short book, so hopefully I will get around to getting that this month. That's only 120 pages as well. But yeah, I suddenly thought, oh, bugger, I forgot something. But anyway, I'll speak to you all very soon, and thank you very much.